What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the NoFaceCrypto channel. What is NoFace? No case. You feel me? Alright, I'm just going to kind of segue off of the last video I had posted, okay? How California's crypto laws and how they had asset forfeitures and seizures, basically. And how you'd have to ask for that back if they are left on an exchange for more than 3 years. Alright, insane stuff. Insane times we are living through. I'm going to segue on that and talk about Sweden's new crypto laws. Now, this has been in effect since November of 2024, but I want to be very, very clear here. This exists, and this is not okay, because governments go base examples off of each other. They will write laws based off of previous laws. It happens. It's just how it works. Y'all know this. All right, so let me just read this 1 second. New Asset Forfeiture Law, effective November 2024. Sweden passed a law allowing authorities to seize assets, including cryptocurrencies, without a criminal conviction, if the owner cannot demonstrate a legitimate source of wealth. Yo, what the fuck are we talking about? What times are we living in? Okay, cold storage, and I will stop saying it, but cold storage. I'm telling y'all right now. Let them come try and find that with that cold storage. Let them come try and find that. Playing with me. This is insane. I don't even know what to say, guys. I tried recording this like 2 times already. I'm so teed up, I forgot to click the record button twice. Quit playing with me. Make sure y'all tap in. Subscribe now. Subscribe now. Fucking playing with me, man. Y'all know this shit thorough. Y'all know this is tough. Alright? Y'all know I was in the box with Reese and them. Quit playing. Quit playing. I'm teed up. Let me stop. Alright. Sweden, they tripping. And I do love Sweden, but this is tripping. And just best believe, this is an example, okay? They are trying to say, if you have $1,000 in your bank account and $100,000 in crypto, yeah, that's messed up. You're being investigated, and if you don't have receipts and you can't prove all this stuff, you're cooked. So imagine going onto an exchange like BitUnex, where they have no KYC. And you're sitting there making 100 grand on a 1 out of a million chance long, and you can't even prove the source of income. You can't even prove it. You're cooked. This is a cooked law. This is terrible. Cold wallet. All right. Now, this is something that's not going to happen in the United States. This is tripping. And if they do this, understand, this is an example, and I'm going to speak about this right now. If they do this and pair this with something like this is not a joke. Okay, I want to be very clear here. Governments make examples off of each other, 100%. Okay, so understand. Sweden just passed that law for asset forfeiture. If you can't prove that you're wealthy enough to have those assets, have 100 grand in crypto, you're cooked. What are we talking about? All right. Now let me segue here and kind of bring it all together. Out in Eastern Europe, if you don't know, now you know. Out in Eastern Europe, there is limits on how much you can pay at once. You can't spend thousands, you can't spend 10 grand in cash in some places in Eastern Europe at once. You just can't. It's literally a government law. You cannot do it. Okay? Unless you can prove certain wealth, or if you're of certain status, you cannot do that. So they're already starting to control how much money people can spend. Well, they're making trillions and billions of dollars. What are we talking about here, y'all? Understand what we're talking about. Understand what I'm really trying to put everything together and put it on a platter for y'all right now. Because listen to what I'm about to say next. All right. Section 1, Universal Basic Income Pilot Program. This is out of the state of New York. January 31st, 2025, this was printed. All right. Effected January 1st, 2027. Quit playing with me. This is cooked. Section 1, Universal Basic Income Pilot Program 1. Notwithstanding any law, rule, or regulation to the contrary, the state controller no later than January 1st, 2027 shall establish and implement a 2-year pilot program to demonstrate the economic impacts in the state level cost savings of a universal basic income. What? This is the worst idea ever. And if you don't know, I mean, I don't even know what to tell you. The pilot program shall include 10,000 participants. Sorry, excuse my speech impediment. 10,000 participants randomly chosen from applicants from across the state. All right, this is literally a lottery. For all those people out there who just want the government to take care of them their whole life and they want universal basic income, like, This is exactly what we're talking about. And this is going to be digital currency. Quit fucking playing with me. And yes, I watched a video on this earlier. I already knew about this before, but I just couldn't really contextualize it in a way that was understandable. But I think I got it now, y'all. All right. Shout out to Common Sense Crypto channel. This is insane. All right. The controller, basically, literally, shall establish eligibility criteria and a selection process, including but not limited to the following. Participants shall be within the ages of 21 and 65 years old. Participants may receive social services from programs such as the Supplemental Nutrition, program or temporary assistance for needy families. All right, yes. And I want to say something here as someone who I will say I come from, like, I understand what it's like to be a needy family and you need food and you, like, that's one thing. All right. And Social Security is another thing in the United States. Like, this is real stuff. People are actually living off of the system, and some people will go their entire lives living off of the system. That is just how the world works. That is the hierarchy. Okay? But don't be surprised when they're pairing universal basic income with digital assets. They're going to make it so that your money is programmable. It will expire by the end of the month. You will only be able to spend it on certain items. You will not be able to buy what you want with it. It will only be within a certain amount. So if you stack that up and you understand, they are going to make you guys broke forever. Cold storage, digital assets. Quit fucking playing with me. I don't really have much else to say in this video. I'm teed up. I'm teed up. This is crazy. And I'm not all doom and gloom, guys. This isn't no black swan. It's okay. But if you don't have, like, understand, like, this is for me to look at this is the most insane thing I've ever seen. Knowing what I know now. Pairing it with everything that you know now and everything that I've just said in this video, how fucking crazy is this? How scary is this? That they're trying to put people in a system that they are completely controlled, autonomous, robots. This isn't, like, what the fuck are we talking about here, guys? Stop being a bot. Stop watching brain rot. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Alright, next thing. I'm going to talk about ZBCN 1 second. God bless. Just real quick, I had to say that. God bless. Sorry. We have 2 new additions to the Zebec network management team. Alright. We've got this guy, Ike Martin Reichert. He's head of, what is this? User index or whatever. He's UI, user interface, user exchange. And then we have a senior product manager, Stelios. Alright, for everyone who says ZBCN is a scam, get that out of your fucking brain. And if you don't believe me, it's fine. I don't have anything else to say. We've got Zebec leadership to speak in the British Parliament, House of Lords. Like, yo, this sounds like some Game of Thrones shit. Like, what are we talking about? And compliance on July 10th. Zebec Network has been invited to present at the Palace of Westminster, addressing key industry topics from compliance to whistleblower policies and advising. All right. We'll see. They put a date on it. If it don't happen, it's a scam. If it do, it do. So I don't have anything to fucking say to y'all that want to say I'm fudding and I'm talking crazy about it. Fuck all of y'all. If y'all like this channel, make sure I subscribe. And if y'all don't like the people who keep fudding projects that you like, fuck them too. And subscribe to this channel and go ahead, drop a comment on them right now. Click reply and tell them I said fuck them. Tell them NoFaceCrypto said fuck them. We don't like them over here, alright? You feel me? Alright, now, I want to pair this ZBCN meeting. They are representing the crypto industry in the UK right now. Say what you want. I said it. Okay? Done. I have nothing else to say about this. We'll see what ZBCN does by the end of the year. I really have nothing to say. Y'all know we all about to go on a run right now with XRP, all this stuff. You can see the crypto bubbles. Obviously, we ran up a bit today. We're going to see a little bit of a pullback. I didn't really look macro-wise. I don't really know what happened. We're going to look into it, and I'll drop it in another video. But this isn't crazy. It's a little pullback. We all went up today. Like, we all know we're going on a run soon. Who cares? Okay? One more thing I have to say here. All right? Absolutely insane. ZBCN, go to the fucking moon. We already know what's gonna happen, but I'm not gonna speak on it. We're just gonna let it happen. And if it doesn't happen, then I will eat my words on this channel, and that is completely fine. I'm a fucking man. I take chances. I take risks. Who the fuck are you, boy? Quit talking to me. All right, we got we got XRP moving against Bitcoin. A decoupling is happening. I promise you right now. All right, we got 40,000 Bitcoin that got moved on July 4th from various wallets. I'm telling you, They're loading up, and I'm telling you right now, if someone takes that, even takes a little bit of that Bitcoin and buys XRP with it, y'all, everyone who is in Bitcoin right now knows they are salty, they are mad, and maybe they'll come for this video. Maybe they control the bots. Who knows? Okay, they salty, bruh. XRP is going up. XRP is taking away. Crazy market. We've got, I think, $155 billion in movement across XRP ledger, literally in like an hour today, I think it was. Y'all can fact check me on that. I'm not really sure. It's a rough estimate, but I do know that something crazy happened in terms of money moving into XRP for sure. But wait till that Bitcoin moves, baby. I'm telling you, we're going to the moon. I don't really have much else to say here. Crazy video, guys. Like, y'all watch out. Get smart. Get cold storage. Lock the fuck in. There's nothing else to say, yo. No phase. Fuck the bots.